Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Hello, everyone. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Manchester United and Bournemouth in the Premier League, guys. A crucial game in that top four battle, guys, as we look to solidify even further the top three positions. And not only that, we can move within just 4 points. 4 points from Manchester City, guys. So a massive game for Manchester United. It's not going to be easy. Bournemouth are a very, very difficult proposition, especially at the Vitality Stadium. And it's up for Manchester United to change the narrative. We haven't won there in a while. I can't remember the last time we won there. I think we drew there last 1-1. The last time I think we won was under Jose Mourinho, if I'm not wrong. Man United need to change that old narrative right there. And Man United need to win this game. And yeah, look, you know, winning the game, going 4 points behind Manchester City, what an incentive. What an incentive to push on and maybe challenge for that second place that so many idiots were rolling out a long time ago, guys. Absolutely. But what I would say is this. Top three is the priority right now. We are 3 points clear of the top three position. And look, guys, I would say is third place would be absolutely brilliant for Man United. Of course, we're being a little bit giddy. We've been a little bit spoiled, some may say, that we can come second, of course, but we need to aim high. And we're not going to look behind us. We're not going to look below us, of course, guys, because at the end of the day, that's the past. And you don't dwell on the past. You know what? If you don't look to the future, you keep reading the old chapters and things like that, of course, guys. But Manchester United against Bournemouth, of course, we need to win this game. Lineups have been announced, guys. No real surprise. Unchanged is Manchester United. Of course, we got Senny Lamens in goal. Luke Shaw, Euro and Maguire in defence with Dalot as the right back. In the midfield, we got Mainu and Casemiro in that midfield, guys. We have, and in the regards to the front three, of course, it is Cunha, Bruno, and Mbeumo, guys. Cunha, Bruno, and Ahmad with Mbeumo as the false number 9, guys. When we're looking at Bournemouth, they got Petrovic in goal, Jimenez as the right back, Hill, Senesi, and Trafford as the back four. Now, when you're looking at Bournemouth at the moment, you're looking at them and you're looking at their defence is quite strong. Senesi and Trafford, very impressed with them. Of course, Trafford's one of the best performing left backs in the country at the moment. Senesi, Man United have been linked with Senesi for a couple of months ago, if you remember, as with Scott, who Man United were also linked with, Alex Scott. They got Scott and Christie. They're playing the same 4-2-3-1 as Manchester United. They've got Christie and Scott in the midfield. They got another Manchester United target, but snooze you lose. They got him before us is Rayan. He's playing on the right of a 3 with Tavernier and Adi, guys. And up front is Evan Nelson. That's the Bournemouth team. In regards to the substitutions, of course, Man United got Bayindir in goal with Heaven, Fredrickson, Malacia, Ugarte, Mount, Fletcher, Tyler Fletcher, Sesko, and Xerxes. For Bournemouth, there is Mandas, the goalkeeper, Smith, Diakite, Milicevic, Tov, Doak, Brooks, Kupi, and Unai. So that is the team. That is the teams announced. No real surprises there, guys. Hope you're looking forward to the game. I certainly have. I've got my cup of coffee. I'm ready to go. There we go, guys. I'm ready for action. Ready for action, of course, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Hope everyone's doing well in the community. Hope everyone's doing blessed in the community. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope everything is good. Big up, Ephraim. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Eid Mubarak to everyone who's celebrating, of course. Big up, Ephraim. Good to see you. Good afternoon, Mark. What's going on, Marky Mark, you legend? What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. In the community, how are you, my friend? Very well. Let's smash up the cherries and get second place. Happy Eid Mubarak to yourself. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. And happy greetings to everyone who's celebrating today. Of course, big up United Mandem. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Sal in the chat. Hit a like on the way in and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much, United Mandem. Good to see you again. Let's get the win today. Our next game is in 24 days now. The last thing we want to do is have a disappointing game today and have to wait 2 weeks for the next game. That's the last thing we want to do, isn't it? We want to win this game and be in good spirits for the next 2 weeks. We don't want to be, you know what, thinking about that game like we did with the Newcastle game, wasn't it? The Newcastle game was annoying because we had like 10 days after that game to dwell on it, to think about it, to moan about it, pick the bones about it. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. Big up, Marcus. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Glory, glory, Man United all day long, guys. Absolutely, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the way in on the show, guys. It does help with the videos. It does get it to other people as well. So don't forget to smash a like, guys. Really important. You guys do that for me. Absolutely important. Imperative, as people may say. Thank you so much. Let me just write this tweet. Guys, big up everyone though. Thank you so much. I'm excited for Man United. We're playing a game. We might as well revel in this game, because at the end of the day, we ain't gonna have a game, as I said, for 2 weeks. So we might as well just revel in it and just enjoy it whilst we can, guys, at the end of the day, because we're not gonna have football for a while. When we play Leeds United on, I think it's the 13th of April, if I'm not wrong, we play Leeds United. We have to cope with the international break, the old international break, of course. Sal, what's your thought on the Maguire contract? Now, look, I've mentioned this before, Ephraim, in regards to Harry Maguire. Look, you know, what I would say is that Man United have a lot of work to do in the summer, and signing Maguire to a new contract is not necessarily a bad thing because of the amount of work that we need to do. Man United need to fix that midfield. We need to fix fullbacks, and we need to have a bigger squad in general. I don't think it's the end of the world us signing Maguire to a new contract. I think it actually helps us in regards to our squad. I don't think it is a good sign of us moving forward, but we have to look at it realistically and say that Man United need to bring in about 8 or 9 players. So we need to keep as many players at the club as we possibly can in regards to the defensive side. We have got obviously De Ligt and Licha and Mazrui and Lenny Yoro and Aiden Heaven in the centre-back position. So I don't think we're too bad in that position, if I'm being honest with you. I know that we have a couple of injury-prone players. The De Ligt thing, it remains to be seen when De Ligt comes back. If De Ligt's problem is long-term, then we've got a problem. We all know that Licha Martinez does have a problem long-term, of course. So we have to obviously analyse that. Hopefully everything will be right. We have to talk about the young players coming through as well. Fredrickson coming through. He's on the bench today as well. Kolungi coming through. He's also on the bench today, you know, so we have to look at that as well, of course. Big up, Paul. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good evening. Hope you're all well. Welcome to the legends in the stream, of course, guys. Welcome. Oh, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're looking forward to the game, guys. I certainly am. It's a tough game. It's a tough game. It's one of the games I was looking at before the big games. I was looking at this game. I was thinking it weeks in advance. I was thinking about, Bournemouth away. That's going to be a difficult game. The Bournemouth away game is the one I'm looking at, the one I'm a little bit concerned about, if you know what I mean. You know, but we are good enough to beat this Bournemouth side. They have got quality, no doubt about it. But we are good enough to beat their best player. Semenyo has not playing for them anymore. I think they played 5 and drawn 5 and lost 1, if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong, guys, I think that's what it is. Excuse me, and I'm a little bit of coffee. Soothe my throat. Yeah, absolutely. One of those throat things today. It's been mad. Yeah. So, but yeah, you guys keeping me going. Thank you so much. Yeah, look, I'm waiting for the game to come on. Obviously, they've got the tennis on. What's Kovacevic and Sakamoto, whatever it is. Just waiting for that to finish so we can watch the real deal, of course, guys. But yeah, look, you know, there is news, obviously, about Kobbie Mainoo. Congratulations to Kobbie Mainoo and getting the England squad. I had no doubt about it. Look, you know, a lot of people written him off about the England squad a few months ago. And you would, you know, that's no surprise because obviously he wasn't in the last 2 England squads. What Kobbie Mainoo offers the England squad is a different type of football. England in particular don't have that type of player. Now they do. And I think it's a very good choice from Tuchel. And that just gives me confidence about Tuchel going into the World Cup. I want to congratulate Kobbie Mainoo because I want him to do well and I want him to get in the World Cup. It's very good for us, of course, if he gets into the World Cup and if he plays in that stage, of course. He looks like he's signing a new contract for Man United. Hopefully we get that solidified very, very soon, guys. And so that we know who we're going in with next season and you know, the players that we need to bring in, of course. Now, it does look like Man United need about 3 midfielders. It does look like Man United need a couple of wing backs, maybe Man United need another striker as well, maybe another attacker. There is quite a few players that Man United are linked to, of course. But, you know, the work that needs doing is astronomical. This is why I'm in no shock that Man United are pursuing to keep Harry Maguire at the club, you know, so I would say that. Big up Ephraim. Sorry. Big up Sal. In your show, you are one of the few who represent Manchester United very well. Thank you so much, Ephraim. I hope I'm doing you proud. I do my best, mate. I will always speak the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't just big up things for the sake of bigging up, but I will big up the football club. I always will, which is why I'm one of the few people that said Man United could come in the top 3 this season. No one believed me a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago now. No one believed me when I said that Man United could come in the top 3. Lo and behold, if we win today, we will be 4 points from second. Lo and behold, guys, call me Mystic Meg, call me David Blaine, Darren Brown, whatever you want to call me. There you go, guys. And yeah, look, I looked at the league in all seriousness, and I don't see any strength in that league. I said it. I said there's lots of points to be won. There's lots of points to be dropped, even from now to the end of the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if Man United come second. However, what I would say is that Man United coming third wouldn't be the end of the world. It wouldn't be a disaster. It would be an absolute brilliant achievement for this season in regards to where we were and the context surrounding what happened in regards to Ruben Amorim and other things around the football club, of course. So for us to come third place even will be brilliant for Man United. And for us to capture that revenue that comes with it in regards to the Champions League will be brilliant. It will be absolutely fantastic. And we can actually build on from there and have a domino effect, you know, of positive things that can happen, i.e. you can attract better players, you have more money, you know, etc., etc., etc. It's like a domino effect when you're in the Champions League. It really does help you, of course. Of course, big up Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Bobby. How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone is looking forward to the game. Of course, guys, I certainly am. Of course, guys, looking forward to the game over here in Italy, in Naples, as we are, guys. Absolutely. So, as I take another sip of my coffee, you shouldn't drink coffee late at night. Someone told me you shouldn't drink coffee at late at night. It's really bad. Not me. Definitely. But yeah, look, I'm actually really excited for this game because it is a game that reminds me of the Newcastle game sort of thing where it's going to be a game that's going to be tricky. Bournemouth are no slouches at home. They're very good. We got the tight stadium under the lights. It's a good test for the lads. And over this last season, we have not been good under the lights. We have not been good, in these type of football matches in the evening, and it's time Man United change that narrative. Absolutely. Marcus, I have a good feeling about today's game, Sal. The points cushion would feel nice for the next few weeks, and our rivals will be stressing. If Man United get to 4 points within Man City are not playing this weekend. They're playing in the League Cup final. If Man United manage to get within 4 points from Manchester City, yeah, look, people are going to be like, whoa, Man United coming second. You know what I mean? They'll be like, Man United could quite possibly come second. And obviously, when you win games, everything comes together. Everything seems to work out, However, I would say that Man United have not played well. Regardless, we played okay in the second half against Aston Villa, but Man United have not played well. And this is what concerns me about today's game. Bournemouth will be up for this game. They will be ready for this game, right? And over the last few weeks, when we played, for example, Everton, we didn't play particularly well. We got a counter-attack goal late on. We had an equaliser against West Ham with one shot on target after 80 minutes. We did not play well against Crystal Palace. We were lucky with the penalty and the 10 men. And look, we against Newcastle, against 10 men, we lost. So we need to do better, a lot better at the moment, and I am concerned about that. But I got a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a confidence boost at the weekend. I felt we played well. Not in the first half. I felt like this is the problem with Man United. I don't know what you think, but Man United do take their time. They're a little bit like a central heating where it takes time to warm up. And I think this is what Man United are. We are very slow in regards to our warming up for the game and getting ready for the game and stuff like that. We're very slow, of course. Samuel, Adam Matic, who used to be on United stand, believes Manchester United should sign 2 centre-backs with Luciano Machado and Matthias to out of the season. Ideally. So what you're going to do with Heaven and Euro? You're just going to stifle them at the team. Look, I get what you're saying. I understand. Yes. We need to know the extent of De Ligt's injury. Of course, De Ligt has been out a long time. We need to know the extent of Licha Martinez. Obviously, we know Licha Martinez is an injury-prone player, and we need to move on from that. And obviously, Aiden Heaven and Nelly Yoro, I think, are good players that we could bring in. However, what I would say is this is the reason that we're signing Harry Maguire to a new contract. The fact that Man United have got so much to do this summer, I would pose this question. What is your priority in this team? Now, the biggest problem is this team is not defense, right? It's our midfield, and it's been like that for ages, years. When was the last great midfielder that Man United purchased, for example? You know, you have to look at that, and you have to look at that critically. Was Michael Carrick. Obviously, Casemiro came in, but I'm talking about a player that's coming in at his peak. You have to look at that. Would I sign 2 players? Not if it stifles the possibility of Man United signing midfielders. Yes, if Man United sign 2 defenders, 3 midfielders, 1 attacker, 2 fullbacks, great. That's what we need at the end of the day. But they're not going to do that. However, I would say in Adam Matic, of course, never got to meet the guy, obviously. Big up Adam Matic, by the way. But what I would say is this. I don't trust the board, mate. I don't trust the board. I don't trust Ineos. I don't trust the Glazers to do it. You know, to sign those 8, 9 players that Man United need, considering the players that are leaving as well. I just don't have that confidence within them, you know, and I don't think they want to spend that much money as well. So I would say if Man United managed to sign 3 midfielders, a couple of fullbacks, and an attacker, that I would be absolutely flabbergasted. I'd be over the moon because I know that, you know, it's going to be a tough summer because the World Cup is on, of course. You know, a lot of time is going to be wasted, of course, and that was going to be a convenient excuse for Manchester United, of course, a convenient excuse. We all know that what Man United are like. They're full of excuses, you know. So, yeah. Big up, Mandem. The deleted news is really gutting. We now have to sign a centre back too. I haven't heard the news. Let me have a look. 1 second. I've been on Judge Mo show. I've jumped straight on this show. 1 second. Delete. So he's out for the remainder of the season. So that's kind of expected anyway. We kind of expected that. I kind of expected that Matthias de Ligt is out for the rest of the season. But what the key is here, the key is what is going to happen next season. You know, that's the key. Is next season, you know, is he going to be fit? That's the thing, isn't it? Or is this injury going to be carrying on, keep repeating itself, you know? Big up, Alison. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. Hopefully it won't be boring game like the first half of the last one. It got better, though, is it? As I said, we're like central heating, isn't it? Ephraim, Sal, which team do you think will challenge for the title next season? Now, I've said it many times. I've said Man United will challenge for the league. I would say that, though. Some people will say. I think we will. I think it will be Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, same old. I actually don't think Chelsea will move forward. I don't. Thank you so much, you two, FCB. Hope you're well. Good to see you, mate. Happy Eid to all December. Thank you so much. You too, my friend. Big up, Paul. See you soon. Are Angelo Stiller and Adam Wharton very similar players? Yes. Yeah, I would say that Angelo Stiller's more of a forward type of attacking number 8. I would say Wharton's more of a defensive number 6 kind of player. I would say that. Yeah, you could say that they're similar. You could say that they're similar, but you know, 2 different types of players, if you know what I mean, in the same position, if you get me. It's a bit like a striker, isn't it? It's like when you have Teddy Sheringham or you have Andy Cole. It's a completely different striker, isn't it? But they're both strikers. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Football clubs should be owned by the fans, like Germany, Samuel. Like Germany. In Germany, they have the 50+1, don't they? So, yeah, it's hard to do nowadays with so many billionaires around with their big pockets, of course, you know. It's so hard to do. Yeah, it is very hard to do. Let's see. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, Nikki. Let's do this, guys. Very important Man United today. A big test today in regards to Bournemouth. I know that Bournemouth are going to be really up for this. This is one of the few finals of Bournemouth season. This is the type of game that Bournemouth they lift themselves for. The Man United final sort of thing, isn't it? This is the kind of thing that they lift themselves for. So yeah. Let's see. Wait and see what happens. But you know, it's going to be a big game for Man United and a big test for Manchester United as well, of course. Let me see if I can get the game up. Let me just see, because I'm looking at this at the moment, and it's just got tennis. Don't want to know about your tennis. Don't want to talk about your tennis. Stick your tennis where the sun don't shine. I can't even see what's going on here. Anyway, big up Rajat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Pig Teats. How you doing? Evening chat. Good to see you. Carrick not starting. Sesko is getting silly now. Yeah. I think what I would say is that it's just that this is the whole thing about the interim thing, isn't it? He's just picking a team that he feels is going to win the game, and he feels that Sesko's better off the bench. Then so be it. And I think that's what he's thinking at the moment. Sesko's a young player; he will learn, and he will eventually be that first team striker. I've no doubt about it. He will be in that. He will be a first team striker for Manchester United, absolutely. So I have no doubt about Sesko's ability and him getting into the side. What I would say is that I don't agree with Mbeumo as the number 9. I don't think he's a good number 9, in my opinion. I think he's better on the wing. I think that. However, what Michael Carrick is doing theoretically is picking a winning team, and that's what he wants, and that's what he's done since the beginning, isn't it? He's picked the same team more or less. I do think it's a little bit unfair on Sesko. I do think Sesko has a big part to play in this game. I think after 60, 70 minutes, if things are not going well, I do think that we can bring on Sesko and things can go, we wait and see. Hello, big up Rajat, big up yourself. We'll take Rayan as depth, Sal, maybe. Look, Rayan ships that sound, Rajat. I spoke about Rayan many, many months ago, and Rayan was valued at 30 million. Man United are stupid because I did say that we needed to sign him. He was on our wish list. Man United needed to sign him back then. Now he has 100 million release clause. He's just signed for Bournemouth. He's got 100 million release clause. He's not going anywhere. And this is the thing. This is why Man United should act quickly. When it comes to these type of players, act quickly and get it done. And that's what I would say. Man U have faith that Sesko will eventually be. He will be eventually number 1. He will be. In my opinion, there'll be no doubt about he will be number 1. He'll keep banging. He'll keep banging in those goals. He'll keep scoring those goals. He will be the number 1 for Man United eventually, definitely. So, guys, don't forget to put the likes up. Look, put the likes up. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. Put the likes up, guys. We need to get to 50 likes minimum, guys. As usual, you know the drill, guys. I'm going to keep this here to remind you. Thumbs up, guys. That's it. There you go. Thumbs up. And just to remind you, just helps the video and the algorithms, and it gets the video to more people as well, guys. And that's what it's all about. Of course, big up everyone, though. Big up everyone. A bit somewhere about here. Yeah. Big up everyone. But put your thumbs up. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, so I have no doubts about Sesko will eventually be in the team. I have no doubts that he'll eventually be the first team attacker for Manchester United. No doubt about it. I think he's still only 23. So he's got time on his hands. That's a good thing as well, guys. Absolutely. It's a good thing. Guys, you like my cup? There you go. There you go. It's my lucky cup, by the way. It is a lucky. I do have a lucky cup. I don't have my lucky cat today. You guys, those who know will know, because I'm in Italy. I had to leave UAE, so everything's in the UAE at the moment. All my stuff, everything. So I'm left up in the air and stuff like that. Ephraim, Sal, what is your thought of England squad selection? Mixed feelings, to be honest with you. Some players shouldn't be there. Henderson shouldn't be there. I think Man United, England need to move on from the likes of Henderson and players of that ilk. There are some poor players in there. There's some very good players in there. It's a strong squad, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's some players that England need to move on from, like Henderson and that, why they're still playing for England at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Right, I'm trying to get this Man United game on. Let me just see, because the Man United game is, should be on. We've got this stupid tennis. You know the thing with tennis, right? Have you ever noticed with tennis, when tennis is on, it sort of like goes over everything. It's just such a long sport. It's boring. Right. Let me just get this up. Let me just see if I can get the game on. It would help, of course. Let's see this Premier League. Where is the Man United game? This bloody thing. Anyway, Raja, Eid Mubarak. Thank you, Eid Mubarak to you too, my friend. What is the prediction for today? Over there, I'm going with 2-1 to Man United as well. Raja, absolutely. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester United. That's what I'm going for right now. 2-1 to Man United. That's what I'm on at the moment, of course. So I'm just trying to get the game up on here because bloody tennis is in the way. Yeah, we don't want no tennis on. Tennis is a bloody. Have you been past Old Trafford Cricket Ground? Yes. So Samuel, when you get off at Manchester, Manchester United at Old Trafford, right? When you get off the tram, you go from Manchester Piccadilly on the tram. You have to walk past Old Trafford Cricket Ground. You have to walk past it to get to Old Trafford. If you know, you know. Yeah, you have to walk past it. Yeah. Let me see. Where is this thing? Um, Big up, Saka. What's going on? It's on NBC and USA Network. I'm watching it on Now TV in Italy. I'm in Italy, Saka. But they got this. They got the tennis on at the moment, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you know the bloody tennis, the pompous old sport like tennis, just getting in people's way. So I'm just trying to see if I can get it on. It's meant to be live on here, but I'm just trying to see. If I can get it on. Here we go. I got it on, guys. I got it. Right. FM 2-1. I say that 2-1 as well. Do you think they should get rid of half and half scarves outside football? It depends. Some people like them, Samuel. Like at Man United, we don't really have half and half scarves. It's not really looked upon in great enthusiasm, in great light. Half and half scarves, yeah, because obviously it's like you support both the teams and things like that, isn't it? So I think the half and half scarf thing, yeah, you know, not a lot of people would look at you in a great light if you wore half and half scarf. Sorry, guys, it is that way. Even though some people buy them for souvenirs. You know, best thing to do if you want a half and half scarf, buy it and put it in your bag as a souvenir. But a lot of people do that. But I've never bought. I've got one half and half scarf which was given to me. It was Man United against Roma when Man United won 7-1. That's the reason I bought it, guys, because we won 7-1, and it was a great moment, you know. And yeah, if you know about the game before the game and stuff like that. This is why I bought the half and half scarf, you know. The game is about to start. All hugs and kisses before the game, of course. Michael Carrick and Ariola, of course, Ariola, one of the links to Manchester United, of course. We're ready for the game. Man United kicking from left to right. Guys, Absolutely. Kicking from left to right. We are ready for the game, guys. We're ready for kickoff. Let's go, Manchester United. Let's go do this, guys. Let's hope that Man United get the victory that we need, guys. Bruno Fernandes will be kicking off the ball, of course. Here we go. Bruno Fernandes will be kicking off. Here we go. Come on, United. It's all about the win today. Come on, let's get this in, guys. 2-1 to United. Bobby, big up. A tough game, I reckon it will be. It's a fantastic day should we win. Also here in the North America, we have March Madness College Belleville, huge deal on our side of the panel. Side of the pond, should I say. Not side of the panel. It's a bit small. Big up. And anyway, Man United kicking off. Cleared forward by Lenny Yoro. Let me just put this straight. Cleared forward by Lenny Yoro. Man United need to get off to a quick start in this game in Bremo. Come on, guys. Luke Shaw. So same lineup, of course, as he's been picking. 4 straight days of football. Let's go United. Win. Absolutely. Look, it'd be good if Man United could win. Here comes Bournemouth. Oh, corner to Bournemouth already. Excuse me. Corner to Bournemouth. Pick up Amal. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Why there is a weird camera angle on your YouTube TV? What do you mean? What's the weird camera angle, Rajat? There's no weird camera angle, it's just an angle, isn't it? Come on, guys. Anyway, a corner coming for Man United. For Bournemouth, sorry. Cleared away. Good clearance for Man United. Here come Ahmad. Ahmad on the ball. Man United can use these counter-attacks well, I think. If we can get these counter-attacks going, that would be good. Absolutely. Good morning, Amal. It's 1:30 a.m. over there, Amal, down in Sri Lanka. Big up, Amal. Hope you're doing well, mate. That's it. You see, people don't understand the grind and the hustle in regards to supporting Manchester United, of course, you know, at the end of the day, you know. Yeah, I'm in a different location. I'm in my house in Italy, in Naples. I live in we've got a place in Naples, in Italy. Not in Abu Dhabi right now, as people know. I feel like we can get. Of course, we can. We need to win the game, Amal. I mean, let alone get something for the game. Win the game, of course. That's what I would say. You know, we have to win the game. Let's go United. Hopefully United can get the win that we need, and we can move on. With 2 weeks of a break, 2 weeks, no football apart from international, of course. Carrick has been selecting Euro over Heaven last few games. Did I miss something? Thought Heaven was doing well. The difference is, I agree to an extent. I think it's just what he prefers. I don't know why. Because Aiden Heaven is a left foot. He can play left-sided centre-back, so I don't understand why he does it. You know, maybe rotate a little bit. He's just picking the same. This is the thing, isn't it? This is the worry that people have. Is he just picking the team because it's, you know, he's scared to change it? I don't know. I don't know. Do you think a Bournemouth football kit reminds you of a sticker of a rock? It reminds me of a glorified AC Milan, Timu AC Milan. Here coming Bremo, and Bremo on the right. You know, this is the thing, but no one up front though. Mainu, back to Dalot. Dalot to Mainu. Nice little bit of play there. Here's Harry Maguire bringing the ball forward or giving the ball away. Anyway, Bruno. Out wide to Cunha. Go on. Get that cross in. That's a good cross as well. Dalot, it's gone out right wide to Dalot. Here's Ahmad. Go on, Ahmad. Oh, go on. Oh, that was almost a goal. My goodness. Oh, big chance for Man United. Massive chance for Man United. Apparently, Chelsea is clearing out some players. Cole Palmer. Oh, Bournemouth almost scored as well. Cole Palmer not among them, but I think Cucurella among the players on the chopping block. A lot of them are. And the way Chelsea are doing their business at the moment, it's not the place to be. It's really not the place to be. It's really. I wouldn't advise anyone to go to Chelsea right now. Chelsea, the way they're doing their contracts and everything, it's not the way. Yeah, we've got to be careful of the counter attack from Bournemouth. That was a good counter attack from Bournemouth, very good. But we almost scored on the other end as well. We got to keep that up, keep the intensity. It was good play for Man United. But this just goes to show what a difficult game this is. It's a difficult game, this one, and they're going to give as good as they're getting. We've got to be careful of those counterattacks. Well played, Dallo. Well won back. Casemiro give the ball away. Casemiro's giving the ball away. Here come Bournemouth on the attack. Is Ryan. Speaking of Chelsea, Sal, Delap, I heard, is looking to exit during the summer due to lack of playing time. Schmuck. I'm glad we didn't get him, Marcus. 1 goal this season. Come on, I'm delighted we didn't get him. What a stupid scouting that was. I said it back then as well. I said it when we were linked to it. I said, why are we linked to Liam Delap? Why are we linked to him? I didn't rate him at all. I didn't rate him at Ipswich. And I was like, why are we getting him? There's so many great strikers out there, and we're linked to Liam Delap, Absolutely. Yeah. So Man United 0, Bournemouth 0. First 6 minutes have gone. I never get over Areola. He does look like that guy. Was it Spider-Man? Was it Spider-Man, isn't it? He does look like the Spider-Man guy, doesn't he? With the long arms. The Octopus Man. I think it's the Octopus Man, isn't it? He does look like him. Every time I see him, he looks like him and stuff. Yeah, definitely. Come on, Reds. Come on. Luka Veskovic plays like someone everyone is looking independent of the Delict's injury update. I think we should go for him. Doc Ock. What's that? It's all well throwing names out there. We could throw names out there. I could throw 100 names out there, but they have to be the right player mentally, not just physically, not just in regards to the player. If Man United are not linked to him, he's probably not one of those, and that's the thing. Throwing names out there doesn't really make sense. Especially the fact that we're signing Maguire to a new contract does tell you a lot. We should go for this. We should go for that. No, this is not FIFA, my friend. Because everyone can throw names at the end of the day. Captain Octopus, yeah, that's the one. Bernard, what's going on? Need to win today. Won't stand spending 22 days. Can you imagine, Bernard? We already had that with Newcastle, and that was only what? How long was that? 1 week, 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks, wasn't it? It was less than 2 weeks. I didn't do the watch-along for that game. Obviously, things were going on in Abu Dhabi and stuff like that. So, obviously, I didn't do the watch-along for that game. And I was traveling. I traveled here, didn't I? Anyway, here come Bournemouth on the attack. Bournemouth have got, good tackle. Can we go off on this Ahmad in Bremo? Oh. Go on. Shoot. Good play. Here's Cunha on the left-hand side. Luke Shaw. What my thoughts on Abinaji? He's not my first choice, Amal, and there's many reasons for that. One of the reasons is his age, his injury record. I don't think Man United should be buying 28, 29-year-olds for 70 million. I think Man United need to build. We don't need to buy players. I mean, it's okay to buy players 23, 24, 25, but 28, 29, I just think that will be a mistake. I know that Casemiro likes him and stuff like that. Oh, Corner United. I know that Casemiro likes him and all that, but for me, nah. I think we could do better, Omar. I think we could do better, in my opinion. We need to win because the next time they play is April the 13th for my birthday. I remember that, and I don't want to wait a dread. Let's go. Big up, Marky Mark. Big up, Marky Mark. Anyway, Bruno with the corner. It's a poor corner, really. It was a poor corner. I've got to do better than that. Evening, Benny. What's going on, my friend? I'll be doing well. Good to see you in the house. Good to see you, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you. 11 minutes gone. Man United 0-0. Sort of given as good as we get in, to be honest with you. Nobody's really exerted themselves in the game too much, if I'm being honest. Looks like Manchester United, little peppy to the start. It's always going to be a difficult game for me. I've always said I think they've lost one at I don't think they've lost one at home, Bournemouth, this season. I think they've lost one this season so far at home. It's a quick start, but we need to get that first goal. Definitely, we need to get the first goal. Man United can get the first goal. That'd be brilliant. Settle the nerves a little bit. Higgins and Bremo. I would much rather Man United played on a weekend. Like in the daytime. We don't do that anymore, do we? We don't really play in the daytime on a Saturday anymore. That's like long gone are the days, of them days, of course, long gone. Alex Scott, mentioned at the beginning of the show, Amal, if you were here, my friend. Just a few at Bournemouth at the moment that we were linked to or are linked to. Rayan, we were, of course. Anyways, Luke Shaw with a throw-in. Good play, good play. Get that ball forward. Get it. Nice little bit of play that. Ahmad, take your man on. Take your man on. Take your man on. Take him on. Get the cross in. Oh, for God's sake. Ahmad, come on. Get your cross in, man. Come on. Honest to God. Honestly. Come on, man. Do something there, man. Get a cross in. Now we're going back to square one. There you go. Back to square one. Take your man on. Get that bloody cross in. Come on. Anyway, here's Cunha. Good turn. That's what you do. Take your man on like Cunha. Go on. That's what I'm talking about, Cunha. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, see, at least he got in the box and he caused a little bit of danger. That's what I want on my wingers, I don't want these wingers going there, going back, going there, going back. Maguire. We probably will, Amal. He'll probably go back to default settings. He'll probably go back to default setting, bro. Good chance that was. He didn't quite get out of his feet, Bruno, but it was an opportunity for Man United there. It was a good opportunity, Bruno and Bremo to Bruno, and he just didn't get it out of his feet. If he connected that, that's in. I'm telling you, that's a goal. If he connected to that, 100%. Oh, foul. Yeah, we got to look out for these counter attacks from Bournemouth. Throw in from Bournemouth here. Cunha gets the ball away. That's it. That's yours, Ahmad. Now take on your man, Ahmad. Take on your man. Go for it. That's it. Or pass it to Dallo. Crying out loud. Good ball from Dallo. Oh, it's a corner. Unlucky. Good play. Not a bad start, says Kenny. It's been all right so far. Man United need to be a bit more clinical. Good start, fast start, frantic. Good strike from Bruno, but good defending from Bournemouth there. Good defending. I think it was Senesi with the block. Good defending. Dalot did well there, to be fair. Got the ball into the box. Come on, Maguire. We need a headed goal. We need a nice big mush. Go on. We need a headed goal, guys. Come on. Cross comes in. Oof. In Bremo. Here's Bruno. He's in Bremer again. Back to Luke Shaw. Mainu. Come on, United. We need this guy. We need the first goal, guys. We don't want to slow down. Man United got 62% of possession at the moment. It's good. It's good. We're not doing that badly, I think. Doing well. Bournemouth look dangerous here. Hold on. Good clearance. Marcus, okay, boys, don't forget to cross the ball in the second half when Sesko comes in. We do it every time Sesko's on the bench. Sesko will come on. I did say that Sesko's going to score today. I have a feeling Sesko's going to score today. I had Sesko and Casemiro scoring today. That's what I had. I had both of them scoring today. So hopefully, as long as someone scores, as long as it'll be great. Setting amends with the goal kick here. Come on, United. We need this, guys. Let's get that first goal and let's settle the nerves. Let's get that first goal and let's do this. In Bremo. Go on in Bremo. Take him on. Is that a corner? It's a corner, right? It's a corner. Maguire using experience there to buy that free kick. Maguire's good at that. He's good at those, Benny. Winning those free kicks and stuff like that, definitely. That's a corner, right? Surely. Yeah, here come United. Corner, get that. Come on, get a good corner in there. Ah, oh, man. Go on. Konya. Ah, hit the Bournemouth play again. Ah, man, come on. So close. So close. We need this, man. We need this. Come on. Keep getting them balls in. Keep getting them balls in. It does look like we need a Sesko, though, innit? On the end of those balls, definitely. We do. Like, we're getting some good crosses in the box. Looks like Sesko would cause some havoc there. If Sesko was there, it would cause a little bit of havoc. Oh, sake. Come on. What time is it in Italy? It's 9:20, yeah. 9:21. It's the time, Benny. I'm an hour ahead of the UK, innit? Oh, good save, sending the men's. It was awake to that. I guarantee you that was a Nana that goes in. Good save, sending the men's. I guarantee you that's a Nana that goes in. He was awake there, Senny. Well done, mate. Ryan with a shot. It's a good shot. Good save. Good save, Senny. Good save. Well done. Well done. Well done. He's alert. He's alert to the danger. Corner for Bournemouth. So hopefully we stay firm. Good clearance. Come on. Let's get that ball out there. Great save for Lamens, Kenny. Yeah. Let's get that. He does. Benny, he's a little bit slow. That's the only thing I would argue about Maguire. He's too slow sometimes. Oh, damn. Oh. Bournemouth applying for a weak penalty. I don't know why appealing for a weak penalty. Ryan on the right. Chance there for Bournemouth. There's a chance there for Bournemouth. He's applying for that. How can you apply for a penalty? That's a weak one. That was a weak. Come on. Tavinia applying for the penalty. No, come on. You can't be applying for penalties over that. My goodness me. Evan Nilsson, anyway, was the one who went over. Dalot is Dalot, Kenny. Dalot will always be Dalot. Potatoes will potato, Dalot will Dalot. You know, and that's what it is. Throwing United, come on. Near the Bournemouth half. Come on. Dallow's going to take the throw. Come on. We need to see those long throws. We need to see those long throws. Get that long throw in there, Dallow. Come on. Get that long throw in there. We need to see that long throw. Maguire's up there. Maguire's up there at the moment. That's a penalty, surely, to Man United. Come on. He pulled him back. I don't think Bournemouth are on fire, mate. I think Man United have had the better chances, mate. Nicky. What game are you watching, Nicky? I think Man United have been the better team. Bournemouth on fire. Bournemouth played well at home anyway. They've only lost one. But on fire. Man United, I think, have given as good as they've got. I think we've been all right. don't think Bournemouth are on fire. You have to expect Bournemouth to be quick and press. That's what they do if you've been watching the Premier League. Cross comes in. Come on, Ahmad. Oh, good clearance. Another chance. Another chance for Man United again. Good tackle, though, from Bournemouth. My goodness me. Another one. Another chance for Man United we had there. Playing well. That was a good cross. He got out his feet, Ahmad. He just didn't quite. He just got the tackle in the last minute. Maybe he should have done a dummy there or something like that. You know, good tackling. I think Man United have been a better team so far. Absolutely. Another corner to Man United. Cross for here we go. Cross by Bruno. That was a poor ball there in the end. But good play for Man United. Good play. Man United have been a better team against Bournemouth so far, and Man United should be winning 1-0 in my opinion. Exactly, Amal. People want to see the world burn. Anyway, Man United got to get back into shape. Be careful of the Bournemouth counter-attacks. That's what we got to be careful of. That's the only thing we have to be careful of, is the counter-attacks on Bournemouth. Excuse me. Here we go. Casemiro wins back the ball. No, Cunha does. Just got his foot to it. That was going that wide to Mainu. He just got his foot to it. He just got his foot to it. It's going out wide to Mainu. We needed that to move to him. That's what it seems like, Amal. Yeah, they're playing the counter-attack football, isn't it? They're playing the counter-attack football. So it's up to us to break down their block. We've been a better team, Kenny, yeah. Much better team. We just have to be careful of the Bournemouth counter-attacks. Go on. Oh, my God. What's he doing? What is he doing? Dallo, man. What are you doing, you bozo? What's he doing shooting from 40 yards? What's he doing, man? Come on. A big chance, to get that ball, pass it into the box, man, or pass it out wide. Why did he shoot for 40 yards? Someone, Ariola, have some self-respect and get your team out of the blocks. I know, man. They're playing the way that they feel they can win, isn't it? That's the thing. They're going to play that they feel like the way they can win. Daloptino, yeah. Dalobozo. What an idiot. What an idiot. My goodness me. Just, these things, it's not just about him shooting. It's about the passage of play that you lose. You lose the ball, the opposition gets the ball, and now look at this. Bournemouth have got a free kick in a dangerous position because of that shot. That's what happens. Big Teats, yeah, he does have to go. And yet people want Ariola as a manager. No, I don't. I don't know who wants him. Whoever wants him, he's not good enough for Man United. Another hipster manager. No, thank you. I'd rather Carrick. As I said, there's only manager we know in it, Amal. We know that it's only Luis Enrique. If it's not Luis Enrique, probably if push come to shove, Nagelsmann. But that's about it. I can't see any other managers managing Man United. Definitely not. Anyway, here come Bournemouth, guys. Bournemouth are on the attack here. Well, if you can call it an attack. Very slow build-up from Bournemouth. Very calculated. Yeah, come on, United. We're near half an hour, guys, already. It's 0-0. Free goal kick by Senator Menz. In some good news, United have started talking to other managers other than Carrick this week. Hope Ricky is among them. He weren't mentioned among them. They haven't spoken to anyone yet, apart from rumours about certain things and stuff. Nothing at the moment. Everything's done behind the scenes. No one started talking to anything, Amal. Don't worry, I'll get it. When we do start talking, I'll let you know. I just have to try and carry on that pace, try and doing what we've been doing. We've been doing well in the press, to be honest with you. I've been watching us in the press. I think we're doing well in the press. They come Bournemouth. Goal kick United. Goal kick United. Ball from Bournemouth. Goal kick United. Guys, so important Man United get the result today to move clear, you know. Nikki, I'm taking my dogs out for a run after a match. I think they know because they keep jumping around me. Big up, Nikki. Nice to know, my friend. Maguire. Sure. Mate, we got to win it back. We got to win those midfield battles there. Can't be letting Bournemouth be winning these midfield battles. Definitely not. Can't let them win those midfield battles. We got to keep strong in that midfield. Anyway, 0-0, guys. Still, Man United 0, Bournemouth 0. 32 minutes have gone on the clock. You know, Amal, you know it's important to listen, Amal. You know I've said that about 5 times on this channel. That would be 4 points behind City. Amal, learn to listen, my friend. I think most of the community know we're going to be close to Man City. I said that weeks ago. Nikki, come on, United, big up. You know, when you're on the show and people repeat what you said, so frustrating. Amal, you're frustrating me today, mate. Come on, man. No shit, Sherlock. That's what I will say. Anyway, throw into Bournemouth, cleared away by Man United. Good clearance. Long throw from Bournemouth. Long throw FC. Here come my man. Well, one back. Get the ball to Bremo. That's it. This is us. Go on. This is Ahmad, man. Get that ball on your feet. Ahmad, man. It's not only about being late to the show, Amal. It's quite obvious. I think we know that. Goodness me. Ahmad. Have you seen the cartoon TikToks of Man United where the top clubs are scared of us? I ain't seen it, mate. I ain't seen it. Oh, Ahmad, big opportunity there. Oh my God, off the line. What a save. So close. Oh my God, Nicky. That was close, mate. That was very close. Corner to Bournemouth. Oh, we should have scored there, man. Big chance. These are chances we've got to take. Oh, he just needed to get it a little bit that way. If he got it a little bit the other way, we should be 2-0 up, Bobby. He just needed to get it a little bit on the side. We need to take these chances, Benny. Absolutely. Corner to Bournemouth now. Alex Scott with a corner. Cleared away by Man United. Oh, nearly. Good save by Lamens. I thought I was going to deflect somewhere else. Well played, Lamens. Well held. He's such a safe pair of hands, isn't he, Lamens? Come on. Don't let him do you like that. Come on. I'm so frustrated because we should be winning this game, guys. I'm angry. Should be winning this game. Now we're making it difficult for ourselves. When you miss chances. Has great concentration, Lamens. Yeah, safe. As you say, safe. Exactly, man. He's just. I don't worry about him at all. He's just such a safe pair of hands. Brilliant. Absolutely. He's been amazing. Oh, he didn't need to touch that, Luke, man. He didn't need to touch that. Corner to Bournemouth. He didn't need to touch that, to be honest with you. He didn't need to touch that one. Why is he touching? Just putting ourselves under more pressure. Corner to Bournemouth here. That's it. We won it back. Oh, it's just that final touch. Sometimes we're just not getting, not being good enough. It's that final touch, isn't it? Corner, throwing United on the near side. Come on. Adley with conceding the throw in. Settled down a little bit. Last 5 minutes has been a little bit sketchy. Come on. Wrong way, Casemiro. Wrong way, man. Wrong way. Good clearance. Free kick to Bournemouth in a dangerous area. Free kick to Bournemouth. Dangerous area here. So 25 yards out, just on the right-hand side for Bournemouth, free kick. About 25 yards out here. Come on. Stay alert, stay awake. 40 minutes gone on the clock. The men's unbeatable, Nicky. Unbeatable, unbreakable. Unbreakable. You need to watch the morning shows, Trigger Kim. You know, we go through that lots of times, mate. Lots and lots and lots of times. You need to watch the morning shows, Trigger Kim. No shit, Sherlock 2.0. Let's go. Man United played well this game so far. I think we should be 1-0 up, but we need to be more clinical. Definitely need to be more clinical. Ryan here. If you're talking about transfers and you don't mention a right back, my opinion I just go, it goes like that, because you could so obviously see Man United need a right back as well. You know, here we go. Need a right midfielder as well. Looking at Ahmad. Let's not underestimate Bournemouth, though. Bournemouth are very good at home. We have to keep. We've done well. We should be winning this game, but we're letting them back into the game here. Lamens, good catch. Good catch for Senny Lamens. Get that ball out quickly. Oh, it's a big kick. Press needs to be more persistent. The press needs to be more better. Definitely. Good catch, Lamens again. Lamens again. Lamens making amends. What such a safe pair of hands. Not playing badly, but some players are already on holiday mode. Why? It's March. If not for Bruno Lamens, would be player of the season. Was so happy when we delete, but with all these injuries, maybe time for another centre back. How do you feel about Michael Coyote from Brentford? He's a right back, mate. More than a centre back, so he'll be good as a right back. Definitely, Marky Mark. I like him. I'm glad you mentioned a right back, because we do need a right back. I would say, yeah, be a good player, but in regards to the centre back position, we need to start. We need to find someone who is not going to break the bank, who's not going to stifle our opportunity and get the midfielder as well. You know, because we need midfielders, we need fullbacks, we need maybe one more striker, another one. We need quite a lot, you know. And they've got their work cut out, Marky Mark. You know, they've got their work cut out. As a right back, yeah, Marky Mark, perfect. Kaido's a good player. That's what I'm talking about. You know, you got your head screwed on, Marky Mark. You know what we need. Lots of people just like left. Yeah, we need a left, but we also need we need Corner United. We also need a right back as well. Definitely. There's a lot of work, guys. Come on. Corner United. Big up Asif, how you doing, my friend? Midfield can't hold the ball. We can't keep the ball in general. Yeah, we can't. Mainu has been called up to the England squad, by the way, just to let people know. He is now back in the England squad. Congratulations to Kobe Mainu. Now we want to see some form for Man United. You know, that would be good. That would be handy if we can have some form for Man United as well. Here comes Bruno. Bruno, go get that course. Mainu. Bruno. Not a great ball, that. Definitely not a great ball. Rayan, who was linked to Man United, of course, for a while. Excuse me. So looking at the England squad. Here it comes. Let me just get this clearance out. Maguire's been recalled to the England squad. Alexander-Arnold is out. Half time. Man United 0, Bournemouth 0, guys. Half time in the game. Well, we started off very well in the game, to be honest with you. Man United had chances. Man United should have scored, of course, but didn't score. And we've let Bournemouth into the game somewhat, sadly. Hopefully, we will pick things up in the second half. It hasn't been a bad performance. It's been a decent performance in that first half. And I feel like Man United can go to a next gear and hopefully can score that goal. It's a big game. We need to win it, of course. Halftime, big up everyone. Thank you, Bobby. Mark. Yes, we need about 8 or 9 players, but Glenios will get 4 or 5 if we're lucky. Absolutely, mark him up. And considering about 50% possession, 11 shots for Man United, 5 from Bournemouth, 3 on target, 4 for Man United, 3 for Bournemouth. Guys, yeah, Man United's parking accuracy is not that good, 82% compared to Bournemouth's 84%. We're all right. Big up, Mark. How you doing, my friend? How's everything? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Nusser Mazraoui should be starting ahead of Diego Dalot at right back. Yeah. Should be some sort of rotational thing going on. I think we're doing the same thing again and again and again, and there's nothing in the way of like proper rotation, if you know what I mean, you know. So yeah, yeah, it's just the way it is, isn't it? You know, we do need an attacking fullback. I don't think Mazraoui is attacking enough. He's more of a fullback, defensive fullback or centre back for me. I would like to see someone like attacking fullbacks, like right and back. Dano getting that special treatment as usual, Mark. Obviously, as usual, does get that special treatment. To be fair, he's been all right this half. Not amazing, but, you know, done some good things, done some terrible things. But, yeah. God, I'm happy to see the first half pass without conceding. We have 3 clear chances. I'm hoping we will score in the second half. Bit worried about Casiello. True. Absolutely sick of him. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's like we're living the same nightmare again and again, isn't it, Mark? You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, certain players in our team, in our squad in particular, are irreplaceable. We can't move them. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. And we do need to start looking at other players like Mark said earlier. Coyote and players like that need to be coming in, like players that can actually do well at right back and left back. and centre midfield, to be honest with you. I just don't think we are clinical. Look, let's not be harsh. I mean, obviously, Bournemouth are a very good team at home. And I would say that, getting a win here will be good. I think Bournemouth have only lost one at home this season, if I'm not wrong. Let me just look at Bournemouth's last few games, especially at home. Let's have a look. Right. So let's look at it. So Bournemouth they drew 0-0 at home to Brentford. They drew 0-0 away to West Ham. They like the 0-0, don't they? They don't concede many. They drew 1-1 at home to Sunderland. They drew 1-1 at home to Aston Villa. They beat Everton away 2-1. Everton were down to 10. They beat Wolves 2-0. They beat Liverpool 3-2, if you remember, at home. They beat Tottenham 3-2 at home. They lost to Arsenal 3-2 at home. So they didn't get slapped up. Drew 1-1 with Burnley. They've had a lot of draws. 0-0 with Chelsea. There is a lot. They lost 1-0. That's their loss. They lost 1-0 to Everton at home in December. 2-2 at home to West Ham. They won 2-0 at home to Forest. Won 3-1 at home to Fulham. Drew 0-0 again at home to Newcastle. So they're quite draw specialists, aren't they? They don't concede many, but they are draw specialists. Benny, Arsenal only team to beat them at home. Everton did. Which is a shock, of course. We need Sesko to hit the net. Ahmad missed that. Could score with his weaker foot. When he said, look, Ahmad has had a couple of bad touches in this game already. I don't think many people are mentioning him. People are sweeping him under the carpet. I think he's been poor again. Not picking out the right ball, not crossing the ball in the right time, over touching it, heavy touches, everything like that. Again, this is something that I keep mentioning about Ahmad, but people don't want to listen to it. You know what I mean? People just want to bring in the same old suspects. But when we're on the right-hand side and the ball goes down the right-hand side a lot, we mess it up a lot. That's Dalot as well. Of course, it's Dalot as well, and Ahmad as well. We do mess around a lot. You know what I mean? Treat me well, Mark. Treat me well. Thanks for asking, my friend. Samuel, would you bring Benjamin Sesko on a 650? Oh, I would, Samuel. Yes. You would be pissed as a Bournemouth supporter if they lose. What's up with Lacey? I think he's still injured, Benny. I think he's still injured, Benny. If I'm not wrong, I think he's still injured. If I'm not wrong. I think Man United have had the better of the game. Man United have had the best chances. Man United should be 1-0 up. Man United, I think Bournemouth will count themselves fortunate not to be 1-0 down. I think Man United have been a better team overall. I'm not going to try and gaslight you into thinking that we've been absolutely phenomenal and stuff like that, but we should be winning this game at the moment. And I think Bournemouth are lucky to be 0-0 at the moment. I do think that. Need to be a bit more clinical. Man United need to be more clinical. That's what Man United need to be. And we're not clinical. We haven't been clinical for a while. Do you know what I mean? I honestly think Lacey would be. I agree with you, Benny. Lacey's still injured. Let me just have a look about Shea Lacey. Shea Lacey. He's back in training. His absence has not been clarified. Some good news for Manchester United fans. Shea Lacey has been pictured training. The images were posted by the club on Thursday, but were taken on Wednesday, and it's thought Lacey took a full part in session. The 18-year-old impressed in a couple of first-team outings around the turn of the year, but was then sent off for the FA Cup defeat by Brighton in January. He has not played at all since scoring a hat-trick in the Premier League 2 win at West Brom on the 2nd of February. The reason for his absence has not been clarified. although it is thought to be injury related. So this is something that Man United are not doing very well recently. Man United are not clarifying the injuries. We're not really explaining what they are. A bit like De Ligt, you know, everyone's all quiet about De Ligt, and he's been out for months. You know, something that we're not doing. He's been out for months, you know. But yeah, hopefully we see Shea Lacey. Yeah, he's injured apparently. Benny, as you know, I'm not a fan of Ahmad. Don't think he's good enough. Benny, Ahmad frustrates me. He either has a heavy touch, he passes back too much, he doesn't take on his man enough. I think he's weak. I think he's a good player. I think Ahmad would be a better player from the bench, if you know what I mean. So what it should be, really, it should be Mbeumo, Sesko, and Cunha. That's what the Mbeumo, Bruno, Sesko, and Cunha. That's what it should be. The front line. I just don't think Ahmed's good enough. And I've said that for a while. He's 23 years old. He will be going on 24 years old very soon as well. I just don't think he's good enough for me. I really don't. As much as people rate him, I don't. You know, 23, 24. I don't think Lacey is better, but we need something different, too predictable. I think he has potential to be better. I think he's got a better cross on him. Is Lacey injured? Yes, Kenny is injured. No one knows how good he is until he plays a consistent amount of games like Ahmad has. But I know what Ahmad can do. I know what Ahmad can't do. One thing about Ahmad, he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have that explosive pace. Like, you know what, you know, with his muscle, he's a little bit lightweight for me. And I think that the Ahmad's the sort of player, as I said, that you bring on after 60, 70 minutes. Is that sort of player. Big up LT. Ahmad is struggling, and then Mbeumo looks a bit lost up front. So I think it's better we sub Ahmad for Sesko and Mbeumo on the right. I agree, LT. I do agree. I think we look better all round with Sesko on the pitch. Whether it's Ahmad or Mbeumo come off, I think we look better with Sesko on the pitch. We look more potent. We look more dangerous. There's always that option up front, if you know what I mean. When we don't have that option up front, we do look lost. We play too much in the midfield. Jim Freights is a very good player, Samuel. Maybe a little bit, maybe next season. Sal, next season, do you see Naji and JJ? No, JJ Gabriel, definitely. Thwaites, as Samuel said, is a good one. JJ Gabriel will be in the first team squad. Yeah, next season, definitely. The guy is too good. And the biggest worry about Man United in regards to JJ Gabriel is that other clubs hovering around. There are other clubs hovering around JJ Gabriel. They, you know, who wouldn't? He's an absolute superstar. He's going to be an absolute superstar. And yeah, we have to keep holding it. We have to keep hold of him by hook or by crook. Definitely, we definitely have to keep hold of him. You know, 100%, 100%. I would say. You know. Hope everyone is well. Hope, Mark, you're all right, mate, over there in the UAE. Hope everything is blessed. Big up everyone, of course. And hopefully we get some peace this Eid, of course. So we get some little element of peace. Mark, if only. I done a nice little video of him, if you check it out, about a month ago or a few weeks ago. I done a nice little video about him. I think he's a superstar. He scored a hat trick just the other day. So yeah, I think he's going to be a superstar. Jim Freights is one. Like, he probably will. You never know. Jim Freights and Amar. If you know Amar, he looks like Harry Maguire. He plays exactly like Harry Maguire if you see him. Yeah, there's a few players that I look at and say, yeah, we could do. We're going to need them. We're going to need them. We're going to need them for the squad. It would have been great if Man United had an FA Cup run, if Man United had a League Cup run, but we didn't, did we? So we didn't get a chance to see any of these players. It's going to be very difficult to integrate them, you know, into the team. But we should, you know. I'm a bit worried about Carrick and his lack of youth players that he's playing a little bit. I mean, because that was the stick that they beat Ruben Amorim with, wasn't it? But I would like to see Shea Lacey back. Obviously, he can't play because he's injured, but he's back in training. So hopefully he'll be on the bench by the Leeds game, hopefully, you know. And we can see more of him because he's a good player. And the one thing I like about Shea Lacey is that he's forward thinking. He attacks, he shoots. You know what I mean? What I would say in regards to Jim Freights is the best free kick taker that I've seen since David Beckham coming out of the youth. That at Man United, He's the best free kick taker that I've seen coming out of the youth, and we need a proper good free kick taker, don't we? Seriously, Sal, why the lack of rotation? We need more of Heaven because I just feel like he's playing safe, Michael Carrick. I think Michael Carrick has made it pretty obvious how he's doing things. When we're losing games, that's when he'll be forced into changes. He's more reactionary than proactive, if you know what I mean. You know, he's more reactionary at the moment. I don't blame him to an extent for that because obviously, you know, he's an interim manager and he just wants to get results and stuff like that. But sometimes you have to be a little bit proactive. At the moment, I think the defense is doing all right. So I don't think that's a problem. I think the attack needs changing. I think we do need to rotate it sometimes. Is Ahmed Diallo very similar to Wilfred Zaha of his end product? Wilfred Zaha was more of a powerful player. Good comparison. I would say, however, that if Wilfred Zaha played under Alex Ferguson, Wilfred Zaha would have been a much better player, definitely. But when Wilfred Zaha signed, Alex Ferguson left, didn't he? Alex Ferguson signed him before, then he left. Shaw is our defensive weakness because most attacks come from his side. Yeah, we need a left back and a right back, definitely. We're getting ready for the second half, guys. Hopefully, Man United can get that goal that we also crave, of course. Remember, it's the Timu AC Milan is Bournemouth, the Timu AC Milan. Evan Nilsson. Sesko looks ready. He's on the bench still. No changes for Man United. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's any changes for Man United. Anyway, let's go, guys. Second half is going to be underway. Let's do this. Bournemouth will be kicking off the second half, guys. Bournemouth will be kicking off the second half. Let's go. Second half underway, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Second half. Sal, do you reckon that the team know that Shaw and Dalot are up to scratch? Probably, yeah. Probably they do know. You know, most players know who's the weak link and the strength in the team, innit? They just won't say it, you know. They will never say it. Here come anyway. Man United are kicking from right to left. Bournemouth from obviously left to right. Here come Cunha. Cunha to Bruno. Bruno to Cunha. Good, well kept in there, to be honest. Bruno back, giving the ball away, but it's out to Cunha. Go on, Cunha. That's you, mate. Go on, go. Good ball to Mbremo. Mbremo, you. That's it. Poor ball, Mbremo. Poor ball, man. What's wrong with you? Kick it hard, mate. Carrick is a good player manager, good to put an arm around the players, but his tactics are horrible, just not as experienced. I agree, Mark. Tactically, he's not there. Over the bar from Bournemouth. Come on, United. We need this, guys. We cannot be dropping any points. Goal kick to United here. Let's go. Come on, we need this. If Man United score first, Bournemouth have to come out. Bournemouth have to come out in their shell a little bit. Oh, it's Luke Shaw, man. For goodness sake. Honestly. Well, go on, Lamens. Lamens is obviously the shining light. Every time Lamens, you just relax with Lamens, don't you? Come on, United, get Shaw, come, Cunha, Bruno, goal. Oh, yeah. Cunha, Bruno. We wish. No Cunha, Bruno today so far. Hopefully it might be. You never know. Asif. We need it. I do think if Man United score, this is the type of game where Man United could kind of pick Bournemouth off and finish the game. Because Bournemouth would have to change their whole approach. Surprising, guys. Not being funny or anything, but there's a lot of empty seats in that small little stadium. I don't know why. But there is a lot of empty seats in that stadium. You know? Anyway, guys, don't forget, guys, to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. All that jazz. That'd be absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone who continues to support the channel, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Bournemouth going to clear it. Mainu to there we go. Casemiro back at good play. Cunha kick. It's just the ball weren't good enough. Come on, Man United. Come on, we need it. We need to be more clinical. We need to get that ball properly. We're doing a lot of running. We're not running in the right areas, unfortunately. We need to be running the attacking third. Well defended from Dalot, cleared by Lamens. Cleared by Lamens. Cross comes in from Rayan, cleared. It's going to be a throw-in to Bournemouth here. It's going to be a throw-in to Bournemouth. They're going to go for the long throw again. Done a lot of long throws in this game so far. A lot of long throws. Good punch, Lamens. Good punch. 15 minutes gone, guys. 0-0 between Bournemouth and Man United. Bournemouth, who rarely lose at home. Man United are doing okay. But we need to be more clinical. We need to start creating more chances. That's what we need to do. We should be really and truly winning this game, in all honesty. We should be winning this game. It's a good punch from Senna Lamens there. That's what I'm talking about, Senna Lamens. Takes initiative. Good punch. Anyway, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Manchester United. Throw into Bournemouth. Come on. Let's get this. That's it. Chance for Man United to attack. In Bruno. Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Go on, Luke. Go on. Corner United. Corner United. I thought he was going to shoot there. Luke Shaw's not bad at shooting, you know. He doesn't shoot enough. I mean, he scored in the Euros final. You remember that? You know, he doesn't shoot enough. You can turn on the... You can turn it on. Sorry, guys. Anyway, cross comes in. Corner. Oh. Poor corner that. Poor corner. Excuse me. The possession has been like more 50-50. The possession has been 50-50. It hasn't been overwhelmingly in one favour at the moment. It has been a like 50-50, to be fair. Let me just see something. Guys, don't forget to smash a like if you can do that for me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Don't forget to smash a like, of course. Very important. Get the video to people, of course, guys. That's what it does. Thank you so much, everyone who has done it so far. In Bremo. Man United lose the ball there. I think it's Man United. The fullback is the biggest problem at the moment. I don't think we're playing well in the fullback positions. Well played, Lenny Yoro. Sesko's warming up, guys. Sesko's warming up. So Sesko could be the first one to come on. Mason Mount is also there. I don't know about that, but Mason Mount's been out for a long time. I don't know if I'll put Mason Mount on. I'm not too sure about that one. Nikki, I wonder with all the Friday, I wonder if no, probably yes, there's a lot of people watching it down the pub. There probably is a lot of people watching the game down the pub on a Friday. I don't know why we're playing on the Friday night. It's ridiculous. Why don't Man United play on Saturdays anymore? It's driving me mad, honest to God. It's a lot more difficult. I'm not using excuses and stuff like that, but it is a lot more difficult to it's a lot more difficult to play on a Friday night than it is in the Saturday afternoon, if you know what I mean. And that's what I would say, you know. It's a lot more difficult. A 1-0 in this game would do me. I did say 2-1 to Man United. I would take a 1-goal win. That is all I want, guys. Just a 1-goal win. That's all I want. Cross from Bournemouth. Poor cross. Goal kick to Man United. 55 minutes gone, guys. Man United 0, Manchester, Bournemouth 0. We've got 35 minutes to go, guys, plus injury time. Can Man United make something of this? Can they make a win? Can they turn a draw into a win? Let's hope. We can only hope, guys. We can only hope. We can only hope. I don't know what Cesar has to do to start a match. One of the main reasons I don't want Carrick in the game in his game management. Nearly on the 60-minute no subs. Some players undeservedly starting week in week out. Bernard, like I said the other day, I think Michael Carrick is a reactionary manager, not a proactive manager. So basically, if Man United concede, then we go and make the changes and stuff like that. Whereas a proactive manager, a world-class manager would see the problems and he would change it straight away, if you know what I mean. And he needs to change it now. I mean, I think he will change it in 60 minutes, to be fair, but I think he should have done it at halftime. Good tackle from Casemiro. Just not. Friday night and Monday night has less viewership. Only United can pull the viewerships out. This is pretty simple agenda of Premier League. We shouldn't even have Friday night football. Friday night football should be reserved for the crap games. Monday night football should be reserved for the crap games. Man United, play on Saturday. It's not fair. We haven't played. We probably played the less on a Saturday than any team in the country. It's harder game, especially away from home, away at Bournemouth. It's harder. It is. Anyway, here's Ahmad. Especially Bournemouth. Those who know about Bournemouth. Bournemouth is all the way on the south coast. It's very far from Manchester. Here's Cunha. Here is Bournemouth on the right hand side with Ryan. Good save, Lamens. Good save, Lamens. Lamens saved that one. It was offside though. It's a bit of a danger sign. Yeah, way offside. Way offside. Pen to who, Mark? Pen to who? Pen to who? Pen to who? Say who? Who? Man United. Yes! Penny! Penalty! Penalty! United have got a penalty, guys. Come on. Well played, Cunha. Well played. Big opportunity for United now. Definitely a pen. Cunha pulled down. Yeah, I saw it straight away. Penalty straight away, guys. Come on. A lifeline for Man United. Oh, wow. What a you can't get clearer than that, guys. Penalty to Man United. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he? I mean, I would be fuming if I was. It's great for Man United, but I'd be fuming if I was the Bournemouth manager right now. Honestly, what is he doing there? Jimenez. He's both thinking, what the hell? Well played. Come on. It's Bruno with the pen, guys. Come on. Bruno with the penalty. This is his penalty. This is you, Bruno. Massive chance for Man United. Yeah! Come on. Bruno with the pen. Player of the season with the pen, guys. Man United 1, Bournemouth 0. Get in. Come on. We are winning. God, that we needed that. We needed that, guys. I couldn't see where our goal was coming from, but we got it. Absolutely brilliant. 1-0. Come on. Can we get it? Come on. Half an hour to go. 29 minutes to go, guys. Plus injury time. We need another one to put this to bed. Absolutely, Benny. You know what we're like. You know what we're like. If I ever get a male cat, one day I am going to call it Bruno. Well done, my friend. Mark, glad for the pen. We look like we are we're fading. We look that. I mean, I would say it's the only way we could score, but you know, we weren't looking good. But great, Man United are winning the game. That's fantastic. That's all we want. Come on. That's all we need, guys. That's all we need. A win for Man United, and that is all we need. Come on. I'll take this all day long. Now we have to be solid. Maybe Bournemouth have to come out a little bit. Maybe we can counter them a little bit if we can play our cards right. We need a second goal. Sal, would you give the number 7 shirt to Bruno if he wants it? If he wants it, I'll give it to him. It's better than giving it to Mason Mount. Mason Mount has it at the moment, though, doesn't he? Mason Mount has it at the moment. I'll definitely give Bruno the number 7 shirt, you know. But he likes the number 8, doesn't he? Isn't that his number? He likes the number 8. I don't know. It's better than giving it to players who don't deserve it. Like Mason Mount doesn't deserve the number 8 shirt. Definitely not. Well played, Casemiro. Man United need to go for that second goal. Don't just sit back. We need to go for that second. Good play. He doesn't want the number 7 shirt. He likes the number 8. He could have had it a long time ago. He doesn't want the number 7 shirt. And Mason Mount has it contractually. Anyway, cross comes in. Guys, one thing I will say about you guys, right? The one thing I will say about you guys, you need to research our players a little bit more. You know, you don't know the history of Bruno and number 8. Plays number 8 for Portugal as well. Here we go. Oof. Oh, good ball by Mainu. Yeah, good ball. Bournemouth going to have to come. Bournemouth are going to have to come at us now. They're going to have to come at us. They're going to have to attack us. Bournemouth are going to make some changes here. They're going to make some changes. Yeah, Mark, you got it. 7 is a different profile player. Yeah, Bruno is a world class number 8. Exactly that. Or 10. Here comes Bruno. Now, Bruno, like everyone has their numbers. Bruno, if you know the history about Bruno, he knows number 8. Corner United. That was a corner, surely. Well, I thought it was. Man United need to find another number 7. Whoever that is, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. 4 points the difference, Mark. As I said, 4 points. It's not much, is it? When people are laughing at me, do you remember, Mark? People laughing at me for saying we're going to come second or third. I did say second or third, by the way. But, we got a possibility to come second, didn't it? Everyone is laughing at me. There you go. 4 points. Good. 13 points from the top. No, I'm joking. Who's laughing now, bro? I know, man. Even if we don't, right? Even if we don't get the second, people were saying Man United not going to come nowhere near second place. People telling me there's levels of delusion. Then there's delusion. There we go. Mark's way ahead. That's a penalty. Penalty. Oh, my God. That was a penalty as well. And it's 1-1. Oh, my goodness me. That was a penalty on Ahmad. It was a clear pen on Ahmad. Oh, my God. It's a clear pen on Ahmad, and they've gone and scored. They've gone and scored, guys. There's a clear pen on Ahmad. There's a clear pen. No, they got to take it back. VAR. Where's VAR? Come on. They got to take it back as a clear pen on Ahmad, and the goal should be disallowed. What the hell? That's a pen. It's got to be reviewed. That's a pen. He didn't go for the ball. That's a pen. That's a pen. Where's the VAR? They have to look at it and disallow that goal. They have to look at now, man. Honestly, God, this is what the referees do. That was more of a pen than the bloody Cunha one. That was more of a pen than the Cunha one. Guys. Just because they scored, they can't be like, you know what I mean, we're not going to look at it now. Oh, my God. Cheating bastards. Cheating. 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 Unbelievable. Cheats. That's a pen. He didn't go for the ball. He took his man out, for goodness sake. Cheaters. Robbery, Ricky. It's robbery. Go on, Bremer. Go on. This is you. Go on. Go on. Oh. It's robbery, Asif. Agendas, man. Anyone else gets a penalty there. Anyone else gets a penalty there. He didn't go for the ball. He went for the man. My goodness. It's a disgrace. It is. How the hell was that not a penalty? And it led to the goal as well. That made it even worse. Go on, Cunha. Sesko's on anyway. Hopefully Sesko can do us something. Come on. I can't believe it. Is it in Bremerov? So that was a pen all day long. Yeah, it was, Paul. Robbery, daylight robbery. And then they get a goal from it. They get rewarded for the referee's incompetence. They get rewarded for it. The referee's incompetence gets rewarded. Cheaters, Richard. Cheaters. And Bremerov, yeah. I would have took a Varmad, but anyway, whatever. At least Sesko's on the pitch. He's getting hooked a lot, Mark. I'm surprised Ahmad doesn't get hooked because it's the Bremo is goal. Is it a goal? Maguire. What? Yes. Get in. Maguire. I knew he was going to score, guys. I did say 2-1. Celebrate his contract renewal. Bath. There you go. Get in. Well deserved. Justice is served, guys. Justice is served. Justice is served. There you are. Justice. Slabhead. Justice. That is what justice is. Come on. Come on, United. Should be 2-0 anyway. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Well deserved. Serves them right. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely, brother. Yes, payback time. Own goal, but who cares? Was it own goal? Yeah, it was an own goal. It wasn't Slabhead, but I would give it to him. No, I didn't even come off him at all. In fact, it was a double own goal. It was a double own goal. Come on. Get in. Come on. That's what we're talking about. Come on, United. Yeah, double own goal. Karma. Absolutely. How they didn't give a penalty. It should be 2-0 to Man United right now. We shouldn't be struggling in this game. You know, it should be clear. We should be clear. Unbelievable. I've not forgot that decision, you know. Scandalous. Sesko aura, absolutely massive. Sesko's the man. Sesko's the man. Double fun. He causes havoc. How's Ahmed still on the pitch? I don't know, Benny. Big up, Kenny. Big up, Kenny. I don't know how he's still on the pitch, to be fair. Come on. Most important thing is for Man United to win this game. I said 2-1 at the beginning. Most important thing is Man United to win this game. Fingers crossed we win this game. If we can keep it now, 18 minutes, 17, 16 minutes to go. 16, 17 minutes to go. Man United are winning by 2-1, guys. Come on. Big win, United. Bournemouth triple sub. They're going for it. We have to be solid, definitely, Mark. We have to be solid, and we have to counter when we can. Come on. Exactly that. Asif, you know, it should have been comfortable. That was a blatant penalty. I've never, you know, over the bar. I've never, I mean, it's in. I'm so glad that we scored, you know, because honestly, if we drew this game, you know, these decisions can cost managers, can cost teams millions, you know. Imagine we didn't qualify for the Champions League by 1 point, you know, it's just, we you know, you have to, these decisions are ridiculous. It should have been 2-0 to Man United right now, 2 or 3-0. Hello, Jaffa. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, mate. Long time. Hope you're well. Good to see you, of course. Coco, let's remember we can now push players 2 hands with no intent into a ball. Yeah, it'd be a penalty to Man United, probably a red card. You know what I mean? Exactly, Coco. I can't believe that. In real time, the referee was looking right at it. He didn't even need VAR. He was looking right at it. It should have been penalty straight. It's not our fault that they can't tackle in the box. Karma at its finest, yeah. But we should be 2 goals ahead, you know, because if that penalty was given, we scored a second, it's 2-0. It's over. Now we're only 1 goal ahead. Even though we're winning, it's great. They made it more difficult for us. We need another goal, absolutely. Pen decision will be, they'll ignore it. They'll ignore it, Asif, you know. Almost 2-2, fucking hell, Mark. Let me have a look at this. Oh, my God. What a strike that was, though. My goodness me. Was that a save? Wow. What a save, guys. Well, it came off the bar. Whoa. We got lucky there, guys. I give them that. We got lucky there. Lucky United there. Corner to Bournemouth. 15 minutes to go. Cross comes in. Well held, Lemens. Come on. Come on. We got lucky there. We needed that, guys. Needed a bit of luck. This Alex Scott's a good player. We do, Nicky. We need another goal. Definitely. This is going to be a nerve-wracking game again. I did say that, though. I did say 2-1, didn't I? We're lucky the ball didn't hit him on the back of the head. Otherwise, it'd been an own goal. That happens sometimes. Here's Ahmed. Euro. Casemiro. Oh, he's lost the ball. He's lost the ball. Close him down, Shaw. Close him down. Stop letting him shoot. That's it. Cass needs to go off his leg. Yeah, just a bit worried about it, though, isn't it? I'm worried about who comes on. We look gassed. We do. Don't know why. We need to get the ball back under control. Maguire, red card. Oh, my God. And a penalty. For fuck's sake. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Okay, he gave a penalty for that. You could push him for that, can't you? You could push him for that. You could push him for that. What's the difference between the Ahmad one? What's the difference between the Ahmad one and that? But what's the difference? VAR, come on. He's got to go back to VAR. This referee's against Man United. This referee's against. He's got to go VAR. No, 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 no. No, he dived for that. He played for that. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Frauds. Frauds, man. Unbelievable frauds, man. Man United are robbed. Man United are being robbed. Double standards. Two. Cheating bastards. Cheating. Cheaters. Cheats. Absolute cheats. Absolute cheats. Cheats. Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Absolute cheats, man. Honestly. It is true, though. Come on. How can you give that and not give that? My goodness me. We're down to 10 men now. We're down to 10 men now. Unbelievable disgrace. Cass comes on, Heaven and Ugarte on. More fresh legs. Fresh legs coming on. Maguire, man. I know, man. But it wasn't a red, man. No, you can't give a penalty if you're not going to give that Ahmad penalty. How can you give a penalty for that? Unbelievable. Anyway, Man United 2, Bournemouth 2. We have to hold on probably. We got 10, 15 minutes to go. We've got 10, 15 minutes to go. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Cheaters, man. Everyone's saying they're cheating. Everyone's saying it's cheating. You know, everyone's saying we're cheating. There's cheating going on. But come on, United. We got a chance. Let's go. Mainu, Bruno. I think the referees make it hard for us as well, Benny, sometimes, you know. I really do. Go on, go on, go on. Sesko can play a part in this. Come on, this will make it even more sweeter if Man United manage to win this. It'll make it even more sweeter if we win this. You know. Unbelievable. I can't believe. Like, you know, so annoyed. Anyway, United are 2-2. We don't lose this game. We shouldn't lose this game. Mark, Cunha and Bruma were gassed because they clearly had to track back and cover the fullbacks. Were carrying. Good point. Exactly. Dean, watching here in the afternoon in West Coast. Big up yourself, Dean. How you doing? United getting cheated in broad daylight. Absolutely, Dean. Spot on. Big time. The ref quite obviously didn't want Man United to win this game. Quite obviously is against Man United in this game. Quite obviously. When you look at that penalty for Ahmad and you look at the Maguire one, I would understand if he gave both, but he didn't. You know, both the same thing. We need something, Nick. We need something, Nicky, my friend. We do need enough of it, and we do need something. Come on, United. Come on. Hold firm. Hold firm. Let's get that ball forward. Go on, Ugarte. Go on, Ugarte. Excuse me. Bournemouth on the attack. Cleared. Cleared. That's what I said. When Ugarte comes on, you know, I'm a little bit worried. So hopefully he does a good game today. We need him. Come on. Is that not a foul? Is that a red? Is that a yellow card, mate? Is that not a yellow card? Come on. More Bournemouth subs. So where are they getting all these subs from, Mark? Where are they getting all these subs from? Unbelievable, man. Come on, United. Can we nick it? Can we still nick it? Let's show some spirit here, guys. Let's see if we can get it. Yeah. Bruno's pissed with Mainu. Mainu, keep it simple. 3 minutes to go, Mark. Yeah, plus injury time. Got a bit of injury time, probably. Depending which way the referee's going to go in this one. Is he going to want Man United? Does he feel like Bournemouth could win it? You know, that's how I feel at the moment. It's like these frauds, honestly. Honestly. Anyway, Bournemouth on the attack here. Bloody hell. It's on the left-hand side. Let's keep it tight, lads. Keep it tight. We need to counter. Once we get an opportunity to counter. There should be a little bit of injury time because of the VAR penalties and stuff. Is the number 11 on the right? Well tackled, Bruno. Sesko, back to Bruno. Sesko, Mainu. Broad like cheat this game, guys. Honest to God. Honestly. He's in 1 minute of regular time. Big up, Mark. Man United defending deep here. Need to get that ball out. It's going to be a throw into Bournemouth. We need to get. Oh, it's a throw into Man United. Is that? We need to. Man United need to get the ball out. Come on. Come on, United. Come on. Got a few minutes left, guys. Probably about 5 minutes of injury time here. And then we are done, guys. Go on, Ahmed. Run for that. Run, run, run. Oh, didn't get that. Didn't get that. Be careful the counter attack. Midfielder wide open. My goodness me. Well held from Lamens. Nine minutes of injury time. 9 minutes. I got one mark. Is ahead. 9 minutes. Bloody hell. Maguire's getting a new contract. What people make of that is what they make of that, isn't it? 9 minutes of injury time. Can Man United get a goal? Can we win? Let's think positively. Let's see if we can win. Can Man United get a goal? Absolute cheats in this game. They cheated us in this game. Absolute cheats. Seems that way, isn't it, Mark? Should still have a belief. We got to have that belief. Even when we're down to 10 men, we still got to have that belief, you know. We're Man United. We should still go for it. Excuse me. Still got my chesty cough. Yeah, we still do. Come on, United. Let's go for it. Come on. We need that goal. Let's do it. 8 minutes to go. Come on. You never know. Flick on or something, a deflection, whatever it is. Well played, Luke Shaw. And get that ball forward. Forward. Well played. That's it. Well played. Get the ball forward. It's a foul, man. Oh, for goodness sake. Come on. We were getting into our rhythm there. No card. Obviously, oh, now he gives a card. Oh, well done. Well done. Honestly, 7 minutes left. 7 minutes left, guys. 2-2. Come on. United are one thing I would say is United are the most entertaining team in the league, right? We're the most entertaining team in the league. Come on. Let's go. Don't lose the ball, Bruno. Well played, Luke Shaw. Well played. Come on, get that throw in. Is Shaw switched off? Oh my God. It's mad, isn't it, Mark? It is mad. Over the bar. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's go forward. Get that ball forward. Mason Mount coming on. Bloody hell. Mason Mount is coming on. My goodness me. Don't know. Hopefully he can do something in a little amount of time. Sesko yellow. I would give a yellow, wouldn't he, Mark? He gives yellow so quickly to Man United players. My goodness. What's that a yellow for? What's that a yellow for? Come on. You can't afford a shoulder barge is giving a yellow, guys. A shoulder barge. Unbelievable. Excuse me. It's Bournemouth. Offside. So it's he's on harsh booking. This ref, Coco, I don't know what to say, Coco. Unbelievable rubbish ref. You know, unbelievably rubbish, this referee. Get off the pitch, Ahmad. Let's go. We've got to try and win. We've got to try and win. Come on. 3 minutes to go. Can Man United do something miraculous here? Come on. Fed up with these incompetent referees. I'm fed up with them. I'm fed up having to deal with these incompetent referees, you know. Honestly. Bloody incompetence. Honest to God, every week we deal with these incompetent referees. Go on, Mason Mount. There you go. That's a foul, surely. I thought Mason Mount. Well, here we go. Oh, waste of time now. Waste of time. Waste of time. Tell this Spider-Man looking manager to get out of our face. This guy's so annoying, honest to God. Man United should win this game. Should have won this game easily. Honestly. Absolute cheaters. Yeah. It gives Liverpool a chance and Aston Villa a chance to catch up, doesn't it? You know, that's what we didn't want. Exactly what we didn't want. Who are Liverpool playing at the weekend? Are Liverpool playing at the weekend? Brighton away. Brighton away. He does, Jaffa. I told you. He does. Awful finishing and game management. Yeah. Referee, Mark. Ultimately, Bournemouth have lost one game at home this season. These sort of games, you need the referee to do his job properly. Man United win this game without this referee. That's the difference. You know, it doesn't matter if you miss your chances or this and that. We played relatively well, not perfect, but we played relatively well. But in these type of games, referees decide, don't they? They decide games, you know. Mainly's got to do a lot better, definitely. I don't think we're going to score, guys. I think this game's over. Free kick to Bournemouth. Come on. Come on, United. 2-2 at the moment, guys, between Bournemouth and Man United. Man United has conceded a corner to Bournemouth. It's a corner right last 100th minute of the game, guys. 100th minute of the game. It's a corner. Oh, bloody hell. 100 plus minutes. Is the referee waiting for Bournemouth to score? Is that what he wants? Ugarte never does anything good. Every time Ugarte comes on the pitch, he never does something to help. He never. When have you seen Ugarte come on the pitch and think, wow, yes, Ugarte, go on there, mate. Full time, guys. Manchester United 2. Bournemouth 2. Manchester United have been robbed of 3 points, guys. It's finished 2-2 thanks to the referee. Manchester United 2. Bournemouth 2. It's not the worst result in the world, but Man United should have won that game if it wasn't for the incompetence of the referee. Man United should have had a penalty when Ahmad was fouled. Bournemouth went down the other end and scored a goal. Man United then went and scored again to make it 2-1, and then exactly the same foul that Bournemouth done. In fact, Bournemouth done it worse on Ahmad from Maguire on the Bournemouth player was given, and a red card for Man United. Absolute disgrace. This is the problem, the PGMO, whatever they're called these days, absolute useless, no accountability. The referees are absolutely frauds, guys. Games are decided on fine margins. That's what these games are. Fine margins, guys. You know, that's what it is. And if Man United, they look likely to qualify for the Champions League, but if Man United go 1 point out of the Champions League positions, you'll be looking at results like this. You'll be looking at decisions like this, and this is what we're talking about, isn't it, guys? Absolutely disgrace. For us, it's not a good point. It's not a good point considering nothing. It's not a good point. Why is it a good point? It's not. Man United should be winning that game. You know, it was the end of the game that they equalised. You know, it wasn't a red. It wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a good point. Man United should be winning those games. Because of the referee, we didn't win those games. I don't say good anything. Nothing considering. Man United should be winning that game comfortably if it wasn't for the referee. You know what I mean? Absolute nothing. No good point. No nothing. Referee, scandal, fraud, absolute useless referee. I'm telling you right now, you know, and this is what happens in football. This is what happens in football. This is what fine margins are all about, guys. Fine margins are all about this. These incompetent, overweight referees with no brain, know nothing about football, refereeing football matches. Contradicting themselves in real time, guys, live in real time around the world, contradicting themselves. 2 hands on the chest, no penalty. 2 hands on the chest, penalty and a red card. You have to say it, guys. And those who are calling it. If you don't think we were scammed, I think you need to reevaluate your knowledge of football. It was absolutely abysmal refereeing, guys. And that's how titles are decided. That's how Champions Leagues are decided. This is how it's done. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. If we go at the end of the season and we're 1 point away from it, away from the top 4 or whatever, you know what I mean? And we don't get it, then we're going to be looking at that, isn't it? But Man United drew 2-2 with Bournemouth. We got 2 weeks. Kenny says the Premier League hated us. I have been convinced for years. Yeah, many, many years, ever since I was a young lad. The Premier League have hated us. The Premier League have been against us, guys. It's just the way it is. It's no hating. It's a fact. I can give you numerous amounts of examples of it. Numerous amounts, especially in recent years. I don't want to hear rivals say that we have been robbed for everything in the past. Never, ever again. PJ and my referee are shit. Absolutely, Big T's. Absolutely. Big up, Earth fan. Hope you're doing Eid Mubarak, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yeah, look, you can't deny it, and that's what's frustrating for me, because I didn't think Man United would have even conceded a goal in this game. I didn't. If the decisions went well, Man United win that game 2-3-0. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it won a 2-0. It doesn't matter about what Maguire did or not. It's the double standard I'm talking about. It wouldn't have happened if we were 2-0 up. You know what I mean? Oh my God, that falling and diving was it was a dive as well. Absolutely. Everything Man United do, we always have to go against the referee. You always have to fight the referees. We always have to be against the referees and things like that. You know what I mean? It is pathetic, and week in, week out, we get the same thing. Like Man United have to win games, literally annihilate teams to try and win, because at the end of the day, we have to combat the referees as well. Evan Nelson did dive, Kenny. He did dive. And it was, what my thing is, you're going to give a penalty for that. Why didn't he give a penalty to Ahmad, who didn't dive and was pushed in the chest? That's, guys, that's what it is. Irfan, I'm not going to blame any Man United players, because Man United win that game without the referee. Bournemouth have lost 1 game at home this season. Man United win the game without the referees. I don't want to bring any players in and slander any players. It's not about slandering players. The referee is the reason we drew that game today. You're bringing in Maguire and to fill your agenda. It's nothing about players today. The referee lost us that game. Or drew us that game. The double standard was on full display here. Textbook case, absolutely. Live. The penalty for Bournemouth and the red card, I blame the midfield, mainly saw Carrick. I didn't see that. This was a broad daylight death cell. It brings me to the conclusion there is no way we can get away with Premier League. Exactly. And no to VAR, absolutely. Ref was an absolute disgrace for us. Absolutely. Guys, absolutely. I agree, Paul. It was the way it was, but it wasn't a good point. A good point is when, we're 2-1 up and we hold on to 2-1 or we manage to get a win. It's a bad point because we should have won. I don't care if we went down to 10 men. Like, we were cheated, but we were winning. And it's a bad point because they cheated. So it's a bad point. It's not good for me. We lost 2 points because of the referee, and I would say that 1,000 times out of 1,000, But, yeah, we didn't lose. Many teams have lost there. Some teams, well, one team has won there. I mean, Arsenal won there. It isn't, when these games go like this and when we're in a certain position, you need competence from your referees, and we're not getting that. And every single week, look at social media, look at that. People are talking about the referees now. Again, this weekend, it's going to be all about the referee. You know, I don't want it to be about referee. I want it to be about Man United to come off that pitch with a comfortable win, because that's what it should have been. That's a penalty on Ahmad. Bruno takes the penalty, 2-0. What are Bournemouth going to do? They don't score that goal on the other end. Man United probably score another one. It probably 3-0. That's what I'm talking about. From that to that, from the draw to that, that's what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? From a draw, from a win, a comfortable win, to a draw. That's what this game has gone from, because of the incompetence of the absolute fraud of referees. Benny, we go 2-0 up and we win the game. What was VAR brought in for? That's a clear pen on Ahmad. Simple. You know what it is, Benny? They gave one penalty and they're scared to give another penalty. You know what I mean? So they equal it up with Bournemouth penalty and the red card. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. You can give the red card to Maguire by all means. Give the red card to Maguire. Give the penalty, but give the penalty to Man United. Man United win that game comfortably if Bruno got that penalty at that point. Right? I couldn't see Bournemouth scoring a goal, you know, at the end of the day. There is no other way than to bring great teams to their knees. This is what we have been seeing in the last decade, especially when Alex Ferguson's retired. Absolutely. It's like as if that they're going for revenge. You know, it's like revenge. But guys, it's late here. I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, guys. Not the result we wanted, but also we didn't lose, and that's the only thing you know, that we can bring out of it. But Man United should have won that game. You know, one of the most diabolical performances I've ever seen. Kenny, I don't care about their letters. I don't care about their letters. They can send us letters all day long, all they want. They can draw us a picture. They can send us a bunch of flowers. I don't really care. We should have had 2 points. It's not going to get our 2 points back, is it? You know, this is the thing, though. The referees need to go in front of the camera and talk. Why did you give the penalty? And this is what they should do, right? They should go to Ahmad and go, look at this foul. Why didn't you give the foul there? They should ask the referees in their face. That's what they should do. The ref literally watched the player roll Ahmad right in front of him, and there's no goal for Bournemouth. I agree. We drew because of the ref. Absolutely. Big up, Nicky. Take it easy, guys. Have a great evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. I really appreciate you all. Smash the like on the way out, guys, as well. We move on. I'm Sal. This is the Watchalong between Man United and Bournemouth. 2-2. Still third, but you know what? Disappointing. Take it easy, guys. See you soon. Peace.